She's 19 years old, and she's afraid of public speaking. But still, she volunteers to give a speech during our workshop for young women. She walks nervously to the front of the room. She's too nervous to make eye contact. She speaks about herself and her family in Egypt, where she's from. Then she talks about women in Egypt and the change that she wants to see. And the more she talks, the taller she gets. And she ends with this powerful call to action, surprising herself and us. And she's done. She looks at us and says, "Do you think anyone really cares?" We're riveted. And I realize there's magic here. But I don't really know what it is. And I don't know how to teach it. It's like a spark. Then something happens to me that helps me find the spark in myself. When I was 19, I left the field of opera because I lost my passion for it, and because my teacher told me that I wasn't good enough for a singing career. And for over 10 years, I believed her. But then something happened. I started to play the guitar, and I stumbled upon something, literally, and I'm going to show you. I'm in the privacy of my living room, and I'm trying to play E major. Can you hear that? But I make a mistake, and I play not E major. But it sounds really good. It haunts me. And it reminds me of my favorite song by the Indigo Girls. So for the first time, I sing and play. I stood without clothes and danced in the sand. I was aching with freedom and kissing the damned. I said, remember, this is how it should be. I played those two chords over and over again, and I sang until I lost my voice. But actually, I had found my voice. Instead of singing what I thought people wanted to hear, I was singing what I really wanted to sing, and I was so much better at it. And that's what happened to that young woman. In a classroom, in a safe environment, she had found the courage to talk about something really important to her, so much so that it animated her body and energized the room. That's the spark. And the phrase I keep coming back to again and again is find your voice. How can we create a safe space for people to realize they have something important to say and that they have a right to say it? Because when they do, something powerful happens. To quote the author Marianne Williamson, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Last summer, I threw everything to the wind and I went to Europe with my guitar. I was sitting on the steps of the Paris Opera House, where I had always dreamed of performing. And instead, I wrote a folk song. It's called All Along. So I left a great apartment on a quiet Cambridge street, and I moved in with some good friends, had a room just for me, and I bought a round-trip ticket, all of Europe for me to see, packed my life into a suitcase, left Boston by the sea. There I was in the airport bar with a backpack and guitar, saying this is who you are. And all along I found myself searching for you, burning for you. And all along I told myself you would appear. If only I'd stop my searching, I'd find you here. I don't know what happened to that Egyptian woman, but I've realized that finding your voice is not the end of the journey. It's just the beginning. Thank you.